smoothest way to throw a baseball. It's going to have the most direct line. It's going to stay straighter, longer, have more carry. Okay? And it's really important that you have two seams here going up and down. And the reason we want that is because the way the seams of the ball go, they kind of go up and around. Most of us have a longer middle finger, at least that's what they tell me on I-55 every day. Our middle finger is longer than our index finger, okay? So I can reach that far seam with that. Now when the ball comes off, it's coming off. Both fingers are on those laces, and they're coming off out front, creating four seams. Four seams means 1, 2, 3, 4 seams coming through the air. Okay? That's what 4 seams is. When you want to teach life on a fastball, you go 2 seams. Now you have a little bit of run, a little bit of swing correct you're doing with the ball. But we always have to learn to throw the ball with 4 seams for accuracy, straightness, and efficiency. Alright? So, the first thing we always talk about is we want to talk about extension and finish. And I always work from the back. We work from the finished product backwards, okay? So, some constants that you'll hear when we're playing catch, and some of you didn't, how many people were here when we were playing catch today? Okay? Some constants you'll hear me say when we're playing catch: front side and extension. Front side and extension. Mickey, how many times have I told you that this ball? 1 million, every day. Every day, Mickey's getting his rear end chewed for having bad front side. Johnny is the second baseman, and Johnny's always had arm strength, but early on he wasn't the most efficient thrower. And now Johnny's really efficient. You saw us, for those of you here, we were playing against some infield stuff. We're really, really good at playing catch. I mean, we are really good at playing catch. We may make errors, but when we get an opportunity to play catch, we do a really good job. You don't see too many throwing errors because we work on it. So we're going to start working on the flip drill. Okay, you guys come on in. What you want to do is you want to set your guys about 15 feet apart. You're going to go down to a knee. Okay, now all they're going to do is everybody do this. Take your glove. Hey Andy, can you come hold the microphone so I can talk? Just kidding. So what you want to do is you want to take your glove, put it underneath your elbow just like this. Everybody do that for me. Okay? And what you want to do is have your hand down, just like this. Don't have bend it like this, have it all the way down. Okay? And all we're trying to teach the kids is when they go back, the hand rocks back, it lays back, and then they just flip it, almost like a jump shot in basketball. This just starts down, you rock back, and you flip. Okay? This is extension right here. This is the way you will see these guys finish all through this throwing progression. So we're going to start, Mickey's going to start, make sure they have the elbow is slightly above the shoulder. He's going to rock it back and flip. Good. Johnny, go ahead, rock it back and flip. Just like that. They're not throwing darts, they're not throwing hard. They're just trying to see the finished product and have that good rotation. The more times the ball rotates in the air, the heavier the ball, the more carry. I forgot. This tape ball. This tape ball is a great tool for you guys, for your kids to learn how to throw properly. Because now that tape's all wobbly, most little kids have a tough time. Their hands are too small. It's like remember when you were a little kid and you had that full-size football and you couldn't grab it, right? So what do? You balance it on your hand, okay? You chuck it out there, okay? And you're just pushing the ball. Well, same with little kids. Sometimes their hands aren't big enough to grab it, so that's okay. But what we want to make sure is when they're throwing, that they're coming and their tape still is going up and down like that. So I'm going to give these guys this and you're going to really see some bad action here. All right? So, we don't use tape balls, I'll be honest, because we've kind of moved past some of these drills and we don't have a lot of time to do it. So, you see Johnny's got good action on his ball. Go ahead, Mickey. not so good, and these guys are giving each other a hard time. And all we're working on is that finish, okay? One of my biggest pet peeves of watching guys throw is shoulder swingers. Guys that throw from the shoulder. And what I mean by that is guys that are like this. They want to swing from the shoulder and their arm swings. You have no acceleration if you're just swinging. It's just like going like this. Okay? Think about when we throw, if you have a towel, and I want to crack you with the towel. Okay? If I go like this with that towel, I'm not going to do anything with it. So what do? You go really quick, and it stays really flat through here, and right at the end it's like a whip, and it goes crack, crack. That's where we want our arm to work. Our arm has to work exactly like that, like a whip, right there. Great extension, great finish. Okay? So we always start off with, you guys will start off with this. In the flip drill, it's going to take like 2 minutes. First time you do it, second time you do it might take a little bit longer, take a little bit more instruction. You don't need to spend a ton of time teaching it. Teaching a four-single grip, make sure you're doing the drill the right way, and let them figure it out. They'll start figuring it out. The next drill we do, it's called our short lever drill. Okay? Now we're starting to build, okay? Now, one of the questions is, do you really throw like this? I'm going to say, no, you don't really throw like this, but it's a drill, and we're trying to get their arm in a good position, a good short arm action position. So, Johnny's out there, he's got the ball straight up. He's got a good front side right here, okay? Now this position is called sky, and I stole this verbatim from the University of Minnesota, and we're camps up there, and I stole this program verbatim from them. It's a great program. So we go sky, scratch, and the hand drops down, and throw. And then he goes right back to that flip. He's finishing with that flip action right there. His arm never swings down. It stays out at extension. Okay, so it's sky, scratch, throw. Okay, now remember what I said. What are the two things? What are the two things that I'm constantly harping on our guys about? Say it. Front side and extension. Front side and extension. Now, as we're doing this, sky, scratch, look at his front side, throw. His front side never comes back here. It's not pulling. It's literally going from here up. Watch the quarterbacks throw this weekend. Their arms don't go out. It doesn't come back. And it's ironic. Every quarterback I've ever seen, their hand goes just like this. Their hands are always here. Right here when they release, they go just like this. Because if they don't, and that gets down here, it's going to be a duck. There's no way. Can you guys hear me? If I talk like this, I talk louder than like this. All right? So, we're going to go short lever, okay? And we want to work on front side being even or slightly tilted down is fine. Sky, scratch, throw. Just like that. And by doing that, that lets that hand accelerate out front. If they pull it, my arm drags. I'm in a 3D position. This is where inefficiencies happen and we can get hurt. Once we're dragging like this, we can't grab my elbows and break me in half. If I'm like this, you're not going to grab me, you're not going to push me very hard. I'm strong right here. Okay? One more time. like this, facing each other. Okay? And then we're going to go to long level. We're going to separate and go back. Things we're looking for here. Separate, come back over here. You want to bend elbow here. Okay? You want your fingers on top of the ball. Here's that football thing. Everybody, put your arm out with your fingers on top, just like that behind you. Okay? Now what I want you to do is I want you to straighten your arm out, and I just want you to go like this. Oh, you feel your shoulder? Feel it? Automatically. This is called a pie thrower. Don't be a pie thrower. Once again, you cannot crack the whip if you're a pie thrower. Right? You can't do it. What are you going to do? I'm going to lead with my head. Okay, y'all got that? Oh, he throws really hard. He throws really hard. Yeah, he might, but it's going to be easy to hit. This is going to be straight, right over the top, easy to see. No life on it. It's going to bang. Okay? So, they separate, they take it back. You want your guys, when they're taking the ball back, you never want your fingers to take it out. I always say, think of it as a soda can. Don't dump the soda out. Okay? So when I come back, I don't want it to go like this. My fingers always stay on top of the ball. Even pitchers, when pitchers throw, their hands are always on top of the ball. They never do this. Okay? So fingers always have to stay on top. So they check it like this, then it's going to be sky, stretch, throw. Alright? So long level, if you're going to make it put your hands together, go ahead. Check it, check it. After you check it, make sure you have the guys sit. Hey, check it. Your fingers on top. Okay, hit. Sky, stretch, throw. Good. Get better extension. See what Mickey's doing with his hand? What's he doing with his hand? First, is his hand here or is it there? It's there. Good? No good. He's got no finish. He's got no finish. Wobbly line. Wobbly line. He's not going to have any carry. Come on, man. Let's go. Here we go. Ready? All right. Separate. Long lever. Check it. Sky. Scratch. Throw. Okay, good. There we go. Separate. Sky. Scratch. Throw. There it is. Good, good. All right, here we go. Ready? Take that. Sky. Scratch. Throw.